Oh man, the lady. Oh man. Hi, lady. I hope you enjoy your weekend.
Fuck. Go ahead, say something.
No.
Look, another Henny toast, glasses in the air, We do what we want, we don't care, We in the same league, but my team don't compare, We kings over here, we only sit in high chairs, I'd rather tell the truth, these others rather not dare, Finding dudes like us are kinda so rare, Life is a circus, but this shit is not fair, Another Henny toast, glasses in the air, Put your glasses.
Welcome to Power Circle, Season 2, Episode 3, and we here, back at y'all. You already know who it is. Marky P, Big Walt, Lil Walt, Big Walt, whatever his name is. The host, the most, Walter. Tyree, Christian, Tim, Breeze, and Victor, Feats. So he came today. He got J's on him today. Hey,
Times have changed.
I'm on for y'all today.
Man, good.
Until I get hot.
Good. Mercy got them fake J's. He got them from the Korean swap meet. We going to
Durant Square.
Ooh, shit. So we're gonna jump right into this. Cause it might take us a minute on this topic. So another day, another Kim K naked photo. So my question on this is, Wendy Williams went bad on her and was like, yo, Kanye doesn't give you enough attention. Why you posting like this? Like, you got all this money. Like, you don't need to be doing this no more. You got 3 kids. Like, why are you doing this? Like, what kind of attention are you getting? He must not be doing this for you at home. Blah 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 blah. Like, going hard on that sense. So, my question, or one of my first questions to y'all is, do you think? We'll start off by saying, do you think Kanye's not giving her enough attention for her to be posting photos like this on the internet still? Mark, go ahead.
She got money. She gonna do whatever she wanna do. Regardless. It don't really matter. Like we seen the video, so I mean, she already put it out there. She just showing the body. She don't really care. But they go crazy. I don't know. Kanye probably don't care either. He's like, shit, I hit that. That's fine. Whatever. Keep it moving.
The whole point. TT.
I think Kanye probably likes that though. I mean, honestly, he'd probably be telling like, yeah, show your body up. Like, he probably likes the fact that he knows no one else can get you. So, yeah, she's posting pics. I mean, she's not doing videos. She's just posting pics.
Yeah.
Kanye probably with it.
Yeah. Christian.
I mean, I think at this point, that's so much a part of her brand, kids or not, that in order to keep their stock rising, they have to do so. And as far as if he would be offended, I think that would be silly to say, because he got her on the Life of Pablo album on the cover with her ass out.
Yeah.
And he had her in the Bound 2 video with her titties all out.
Yeah.
So, like, realistically, I don't think that that's something that he's worried about. He loves his wife, you know, he always talks about how she's the most beautiful woman in the world. He, you know, if he's confident in his marriage and he knows where it's at, then he's not tripping. He's like, well, you just bring the bread home and we'll be all right. So.
Yeah. Tim?
I mean, for me, like, it's. What else is she gonna do? Like, I mean, ever since we've been introduced to this person, this is all she's done.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't think of anything that she's involved in that didn't have something sexual, like, put with it.
Yeah.
She's like, I mean, this is what she does. I mean, this is her talent.
Yeah.
Like, that is literally her talent. I mean, what else is she gonna do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But for me to get to a point to where it's like, well, when do we, like, grow up? You know what I'm saying? Like, when does it come to the point to where it's say, like, I'm over that.
Yeah.
I'm too old. You know, like, okay, like, when do we stop?
Yeah.
So, I mean, to each his own. That's what, because I thought it was kind of crazy that once she did that, then she started posting the pictures of Paris Hilton with the Yeezy Season 6 and all. It kind of all, like, they marketing, you can say whatever you want about them, but
She came up with Paris too. That was like before
she was working with Paris.
Exactly. Before the sex tape, she was like a stylist. Like, she was really out here working behind the scenes.
So, like, we can say whatever we want about them and how we don't agree with their lifestyle, but if you judge success off money, then they're very successful because they make money. Now, me personally, I got different reasons what I consider success. So I don't look at her as like, I just another chick naked on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's it. And I mean, shit, everybody's seen the video, so it ain't nothing new. So, that's just how I feel. Like, what else is she gonna do?
Yeah.
What was the original question?
Do you think that Kanye gives her enough attention? Like why that's why she posted this?
No, because I don't think any amount of attention can satisfy that whole family's needs.
Yeah,
But I mean, but also put it this way, like what Tim was talking about. We're talking about it right now, so whatever they're doing right.
Yeah. And that's true. And like, I mean, and two, and the thing of it is like with Kanye on it, I mean, he loves that kind of shit. Like, if you read like stories, I remember like Nicki Minaj was saying like she was in the studio and they was recording Monster, and like this motherfucker, she walks in the studio and he got just porn playing. Like, it was actually her, Kim Kardashian sex tape playing. Like, so it's like that's the type of shit like that you like and you glorify this shit. So of course it's like, yo, you can have that behavior like and wild out like that. But like with somebody with, I mean, yes, that's what she got famous on, that's what she come up on, but does it make it a problem? It's like, yo, you got 3 kids and this shit forever lives on the internet. And
But just like you were saying, like they're just doing it for their brand. I mean, you understand, like keeping up with the Kardashians. There was a while they weren't even showing their kid. Kim kept her kids like out of the show for a while. It's not about that. I mean, honestly, Kim just launched this whole new thing with like little candy hearts, whatever.
Yeah.
And she had a little perfume inside of it with a bunch of like little candy kisses.
Yeah.
That she just launched that, and she just put on Snapchat, sent it to Paris Hilton, what's Johnny Lennon,
Christine.
Yeah, she sent it to her. She sent it to like multiple famous women. Like they know they're doing honestly, but she's still. You can call market a genius, or you could just call it dumb luck. Cause I've listened to her like interviews. It's not like she's super bright. I'm not saying she's dumb. I'm just saying like it's not like she's being like very intellectual about what she's doing. It's just she's using what she has. Like you said, that's her talent. She's using what she has, and it's been working. At her age, she looked good for her age.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Like you said though, it was just luck. She was just the first one to do what she did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She was just the first, like, big. And the craziest part is people don't even know why they have money.
Yeah.
Like people think that they have money because of the Kardashians, like because of Kris, and they don't realize that that was all like their revenue came later. A lot of people don't even know her father. You know what I'm saying? Was a lawyer. The OJ case. Like a lot of people don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
The next topic I'm gonna go into. We're gonna talk about. This is actually Mark's topic. He wants to talk about interracial dating.
Ooh.
So let's get into that. I mean, how do you feel about interracial dating, Mark? We'll start with you.
Personally, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. It's change. People are scared to change, and I feel like it's a change. It's moving forward. It's diversity. I come from the Bay, so it's diversity everywhere. So to me, it's a beautiful thing. It's just where life is going. It ain't coming back. It's gonna go forward. That's what we need.
Okay.
I love black women, Asian women, white women, Latino women, Afghan women, Persian women. I love you all. Good God.
Italian women? You love Italian women too, huh?
There's always a hater in the room. No, I love all women. I can't even imagine who I'm gonna see myself with.
Yeah. Christian?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it. I'm in an interracial marriage. I got biracial children. So I think, I mean, it's 2018. There's no reason why we should be not happy because of somebody's color or, ethnicity or anything like that. At this point, man, put yourself forward, be selfish for a little bit, and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Just do what makes you happy.
Vic, how you feel about it?
It's such a normality to me, but honestly, now that I'm older and I kind of see more of the world, I've grown to appreciate it a lot more, and it's a really beautiful thing because I'm a biracial baby. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Portuguese, I'm Filipino, I'm Spanish, and I'm Italian. And if you look at my family's a picture of my family, you can never just pinpoint what race we were. I got black cousins, I got Asian, I got Korean cousins, I got Mexican cousins, I got a Jewish cousin. Yeah, it's weird. But no, it's just a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing, because you know what, when you look at our family parties though, man, it's awesome because we're just learning from everyone else's family's different cultures. We're eating other cultures' foods, and it's just such a beautiful thing. Like I said, when I'm growing older, I'm going to appreciate it.
Honestly, I've never dated a black woman, but it's not because I'm against them. Even the women that I've been with, they know that the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life have been African American. That's just my thing. That's just my preference. That's just what I'm into. Now, growing up in Oakland, it wasn't that much of like interracial like that. You know what I mean? Because of how many African Americans it is, you know, around, to where, you know, out here in like this area is more of like white is the predominant. Back home it's the opposite. I had two white people in my whole high school, and they both was twin brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, those was the two white people that was in my high school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I literally didn't see white people.
Yeah.
Like, it would literally be weeks that I didn't see.
That's
Like, when you think about for me coming up here, like, it's just, I was like, this is some real life weirdo shit when I first came here, because I'm just not used to it. But you know, the more I like dealt with people and, you know, seen people and talked to people, I mean, it kind of changed my mind. Me personally, I think it really depends on the motives of the people getting in a relationship.
What motives?
Because,
sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say that I think that a reason why that it's like that is because of, you know, like what we're saying, that us even having to justify as interracial relationships, okay? Because in larger areas, like what you're talking about in Oakland, in the Bay Area, you know, or just metropolises in general, you usually have ethnic races that are in concentrated areas where they have to interact together all the time, as opposed to like up here where it's kind of like everybody fends for themselves and we're all at that same medium income.
That's true, right.
So,
But
it's like,
he still ain't answered that question though.
What you mean? How do I feel about it? Like,
You
I'm all for it.
You just say you're all for it.
I've been, the only relationships I've ever been in were interracial. Hell yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, my thing is this, man. It's about who you vibe with.
the motives.
You
Oh,
can,
yeah.
What do I mean by motive? Well, because I feel like sometimes people get in relationships because of infatuation. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that they just infatuated with a certain thing instead of they just like something generally instead of the person personally. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people just, I just like black guys, so I'll just marry any black guy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really got nothing to do with like him, what he stands for, what makes him him. It's just the fact that he's a color. Or if they say they only mess with a black dude, they only say he only date white girls. Or, you know, whatever it is, whenever somebody says only, I feel like there's some sort of settling that has to happen in that. Because my thing is, even like I said, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen was black. But I'm not gonna like just shut up and I only can talk to black people. Yeah. Because man, in my relationships, it didn't have nothing to do with color. It was just, this was the person I'm vibing with. This is the person that makes me feel comfortable and makes me feel good. And it was black girls around. Yeah. And I still chose what I chose because of the way we vibe. So man, hell no, man. True love is very rare and it is not promised to everyone. So if you ever get a chance to feel that, you'd be a fucking idiot to let it go because of somebody's skin tone. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm not telling anybody who they should be with or shouldn't be with. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of color. If they make you happy, then they make you happy.
So, topic was while we was on the breakup shit. Why is makeup sex arguably the best sex to some people?
Because you trying to rekindle something, so you're putting more passion into it than where it was just that same everyday shit that you was just in. You trying to, do that little extra effort.
To me, I think it's the like you also angry at each other.
Yeah.
Like, y'all motherfuckers just been fighting all the time, doing all this shit, and it's like, come here, let me just fuck the shit out of you one time. You know? And it's not solving no, but really, and like realistically, it ain't solving no fucking problem. It's a temporary problem. Y'all gonna have the same problems later. You know what I'm saying? But it's just in the time, like y'all just fucking the shit out of each other, and it's like, yo, it's like a hate fuck. And you like, man, this is like revenge sex, all that shit, all that. Tim, you disagree? What's up?
I mean, for me, it's well, I don't really have like much makeup sex because I don't really get mad at motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't know mad like that. Like unless I was in a relationship.
No, I'm saying like in a relationship, makeup sex.
I mean, sex is sex. I'm gonna go the fuck up regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? The energy is gonna be there whether I'm happy or I'm angry. I'm gonna fuck you like I'm mad each time. Like I'm black in America. So this is just how I fuck. And I'm from the hood. That's just how you just get fucked like that each time. That's just the only way. I know no other way. There is no happy dick from Reeves. I'm just saying. Like, so, for me, like, makeup sex, revenge sex, that's all just regular ass sex to me. Because I'm gonna be mad regardless. There's some shit that happened in my day that I'm pissed off at, and you finna get the whole shit took out on you. That's just me.
Vic,
go ahead, Vic.
So combined with y'all saying, you know, when it comes to that, I mean, you know, when it comes to that situation, you know, you're trying to rekindle something, you got emotions going, maybe the sex just got too bland for it. So when it comes to makeup sex, you got more emotions going, you got more hormones flying everywhere. So
adrenaline.
So yeah, adrenaline, put that on to one, and then you get a little more passionate sex into it.
Okay. TT?
I've never had it.
Of course, it's for, I forgot my bad, because when the girl did you dirty, she just did.
Because of that.
You know, I dated more than just her.
No, I'm sorry. But, okay. Mark?
It's amazing during it. After, you're like, damn, what did I do? I just want to do that.
But wait, I thought you were making up though. So it's like,
we've talked
It's
about
like,
this
y'all
before.
ain't talking
Sometimes
to
you
you
just
meet
want
up
it.
or something, you like, oh, you take it back to the house, you go, it's makeup.
well, see, no, it's a
It might
difference.
not be makeup.
There's a difference between backfading and makeup sex though.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You might, if you just hit a bitch you used to hit. That's just backfading.
The makeup sex is with the intention of like, yo, we making up, we get back together, we making up. But what I was saying earlier was like, I mean, typically when you have makeup sex, the problem that you had before to get you to makeup sex is still gonna be there. It's most likely.
Oh no, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's always people. They always just skip the fix part. They just want the dick, or just want
Skip the fix, go straight to the
Yeah,
dick.
that's it. They skip the actual root of what the fuck is going on. That's why people in relationships, they usually have the same problem over and over and over until it becomes too much and they break up.
Yeah.
You know, it's very rare that people actually get to the bottom and fix their situations. You know what I'm saying? Or put the time and effort in to work through their situation.
Yeah.
Those are the situations that work. But no, yeah, man, a lot of times when it comes to makeup sex, y'all just tired of arguing, and so you just like, all right, come on, fuck it, let's just, yeah, we've been fighting and arguing all day, I'm tired, so let me hit.
Put the meat on.
Some people get turned on by aggression though.
That's true.
Some people get turned on by aggression. I've been like that too. Like if I ever like seen my girl mad and shit, like I like that shit sometimes because it's the passion to show like, okay, you fucking with me.
You love me, man.
But sometimes the shit can get too much. You know what I mean? To where it's no reason. Yeah, she's swinging and throwing shit at you. That's kind of far. But even some of that is like cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think people get turned on by aggression. That's why makeup sex is like because you were so angry and you show all this passion, and you know they turn that from hate to love.
So I think that before you divulge and take or partake in makeup sex, you should make sure that it's not just a back fade. Because although you might not only be partially invested, you giving them that extra piece of dick that they weren't expecting, you might set a false pretense about what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah.
So that would just be my last little end cap on that.
Like that. And with that being said, we're going right there. Another good episode, episode 3. If you haven't checked out episode 2 that we just dropped, and peace and love to y'all. Y'all have a good Saturday night. And we signing out. Tim, hit him with it. Power circle!
compliments. Turn negative to positives, even though we were opposite. My team's been in, while y'all niggas sit on the bubble. Single-handed, we got it, and now we wantin' double. Stay away from fuck niggas that can land me in some trouble. And stay away from shallow hoes that's deeper than a puddle. They say stay humble, but it's hard when they keep testing me. You can smell what I'm cooking without me giving a recipe. I'm facing hard times like life is getting a wreck for me. My exes love Nikes, by the way, they always check for me. You ain't gotta fuck with me, but you gotta show respect.